Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, about a month actually since my last upload. Life's been keeping me pretty busy and for that I am sorry. I've missed making videos, even though nobody other than me really watches these videos. I genuinely enjoy making these. From the recording to editing on my PlayStation, it's new and exciting for me. I have considered taking up streaming and I'm making a Discord server for whenever I do get a community going. Probably not expecting that anytime soon. I'm not too familiar with how to set up a Discord or how to stream, but it'll be a learning experience. Today, I have another Doki Literature Club video. I'm excited to see what the game has in store for us, and maybe we'll get a little spooked along the way. So far, I haven't really found anything spooky. I hope you enjoy listening to my voice, because there's going to be a lot of me talking, and I have a water bottle and a Gatorade right next to me. You should also grab a drink, stay hydrated, and let's jump right into the video. We'll pick up right where we left off. Where did we leave off? Also, that new Marvel Rivals game has came out. I wonder what you guys think of that, or if I should post content about that too. I post some shorts about it, some little TikToks about it, and I've been having a lot of fun. But I don't really see me making like long form videos about it because I don't want to be, you know, some kind of educational Marvel Rival Overwatch fucking Warzone bullshit. I like making long form videos and with like games that have stories and talking to you guys, of course. Flying, vanilla. Incongruent, climax, intellectual. We'll do philosophy, and we'll do depression. All right, my controller is about to die. I probably should have checked that before I started recording. So be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Oh, my headset's falling off my face. Yeah. You must have a lot of you must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Sorry, I'm thinking in my head of like what I sound like during these recordings because I can't tell what I sound like when I'm in the middle of doing this stuff because I'm trying really hard to breathe through my nostrils instead of breathing through my mouth like some fucking weird mouth breather. Because I can hear that very apparently in these videos of me going So if I do it through my nostrils, it sounds a lot quieter, but this is hard to do. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, we're doing the festival, that's right. I can't wait for the festival. That's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. See, that's how I am. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Fried squid is fucking amazing. Like, I live right next to the Asian store, and they have these fried squid chips, and they're it's magical, bro. You gotta try it. Squid? Question mark. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people, don't like squid. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. Oh, because Ika means squid. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Okay. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? That's a fucking lie. And I'm the one making the voices, and I know she's lying. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. No, you dumbass. You better not do that. If you say so. Man, if you don't just hang out with her or something. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. My mouth breathing. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Yo, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Downcast? Who the fuck says that? Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. See, there was always like those two kinds of kids in school. There was the ones that rubbed an eraser on the desk, and there was the ones that ate the erasers. I was neither of them. Maybe there is something on her mind. Fucking mouth breathing. But but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, KO. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this, so something is wrong. Are you dense? She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? That don't seem like a good idea. She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. First of all, you said like a couple texts ago that I grew up with her. I knows her. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure she wants to be left alone. I'm sitting here making hand motions in my room like you guys can fucking see me. Person of interest? Question mark? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Oh. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Mind fucking blown. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. And now my character's in fucking denial. She's always been full of sunshine. I got a pocket full of sunshine, and then... It's not any different now than it has always been. Than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from their desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Wait, is she talking to Sayori? I sigh and sit myself down. You are such a... I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Oh, the music changed. Hey, you. Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki, glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Oh. The jealousy! The jealousy is appearing! Sayori! Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing, but anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. You guess so! Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. Maybe... I'm trying to... If my friend was telling me... If I noticed my friend was, like, visibly upset, and they told me don't worry about it, I'll put some distance between us a little bit, but I'll still be, like, keeping an eye on them to make sure they actually need help, because people don't ask for help. And I'm guilty of it too. I don't ask for help for a lot of things too. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. The music stopped. I'm a little scared now. Oh, thank God. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Yeah, I wonder too. Let's show it to Natsuki first. We'll save Sayori for last. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No? Gross. Spit. Disgusting. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Dumbass. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbows connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. After I punched the shit out of your stomach. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth. Anyway, she holds out her poem to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to change it up with a nice message. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. This is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. I can't with these voices. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, she nods. Huh? Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Ko, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all. It's the opposite. I do not know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. Oh, I'm actually speaking slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then fuck 'em. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. So, I also, throughout high school, and even a bit of college, I also sat by myself during lunch, and whenever I would go to the cafeteria on campus, I would still sit by myself. I didn't have friends, I didn't make friends. I had classmates that I would talk to in class, but I didn't really do anything. And there was a moment in my high school, I was doing college classes in high school, and I was only there in the mornings. The school would give me a bus to take to campus downtown, where I would take my classes, and then I would get on another bus and go back to high school to like do my athletics and stuff, because I did wrestling and football and track and a bunch of other stuff, but whatever. There was one day where I was sitting at breakfast at the lunch table by myself. I always sat by myself, but normally the kids from orchestra would sit with me because I was also in the orchestra. I was first chair violin. So anyways, these people would come up to me, and I have headphones on, and I remember eating breakfast pizza that the cafeteria was serving at the high school, and I can hear them through the music playing on my headphones, and they were like, one person was in the band, he wore glasses, and another one was some female to male sex-oriented person. I don't know what to call them. Their name was Mallory, but she wanted to go by Mal. Yeah, it was whatever. I didn't really care. She was in my class. They were in my class. But I overhear them, and they're talking to each other, and they're like, "Are you gonna do it?" And then the band kid with the glasses says to Mal, and was like, "Are you gonna do it?" And then Mal says to the band kid's name is Andrew, and he's like, "Well, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it." And in my head, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? And before that thought even left my mind, I get bitch slapped so fucking hard by this band kid. And it's not like I fell out of my seat or anything, but I sat there with like my face towards the other way, and I'm like, did that really just happen to me? And I was just so astonished. And then the orchestra kids, and even some kids that knew of me. A lot of people knew me, but not a lot of people know me. Like, I have a bunch of trophies and stuff in my room, and I did boxing and Muay Thai and karate and wrestling, and I did a bunch of combat sports and a lot of physical sports. So in my mind, I was like, no one would have dared to like touch me, because that was stupid. That was beyond stupid. And I sat up from the table, and I look at Andrew, and he just has this like shit-eating grin on his face, which annoyed me the most. Like, if he punched me in the face, that would have been whatever, but it was a bitch slap, and a 16-year-old me at the time was not taking any of that disrespect, so I punched him as hard as I could in his face, and his head like snapped backwards, and his glasses like stayed in place in the air. It was kind of funny. And after he fell down, the glasses fell onto the ground, and I stepped on his glasses and I broke them. I broke his glasses and I kicked them across the cafeteria. And I felt the need to, how should I put this, to show my dominance. So after I kicked him across the cafeteria, I was like, if you put your glasses back on, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you again. And then I sat back down and I kept eating. And so Andrew, he goes, picks up his glasses and puts them back on his face, and he tries to sit next to me, and I stand up and I look at him and I was like, I told you if you put your glasses back on what was going to happen. And before he said anything, I punched him in his face again, knocked the glasses off his face. I stepped on them again and kicked him across the cafeteria again. And so I was like, if you do it again, I'm gonna hit you even harder. Don't put your glasses back on, or I'm gonna fuck you up. And honestly, I was an asshole. I probably should. I can't make a blind kid not put their glasses on, whatever. But you shouldn't have bitch slapped me, and you wouldn't be getting bitched right now. So anyways, it happened so fast, people didn't have time to record it, because everyone wanted to record me fight at some point. Everyone, okay, so I used to fight a lot outside of school, like on public playgrounds and stuff, or like just like out in the parking lot, like not in the school parking lot, but like we had a Little Caesars across the street. I would fight in that parking lot. I would fight off school grounds, and no one would ever see me fight because it always happened so fast. Because like fights in high school normally last like 10-20 seconds before someone breaks it up. And so anyways, my tall ass country friend, his name is Connor, he also played violin with me. He's like, hey KO, you need to calm down, you know, it's whatever. And then I was like going ballistic. I was like, I told that motherfucker to not put his fucking glasses back on, and here he is disrespecting the shit out of me, and I was gonna beat the shit out of him for doing that, even though I was going off the rails. So anyways, the principal comes and he's like, what's going on? Actually, he doesn't even say what's going on. He just sends me to his office and he talks to the other guy. So he talks to the other guy. He comes to his office and he's like, you know, KO, I'm gonna have to suspend you. And I'm like, suspend me for what? I was just defending myself. He slapped me across the face and I beat his ass. And then I was telling him my side of things. I left out the part where I stepped on his glasses and kicked him across the cafeteria. But he was like, you know what, KO, if that's true, you're not going to get any punishment, and you can leave my office, you can go back to class, you can do whatever. So he goes and looks at the camera footage, and he comes back, and he's like, so, I'm still going to have to suspend you. And I'm like, for what? And he's like, well, you hitting him back when he slapped you is justified. That's self-defense. And I'm not going to suspend you for defending yourself, KO. However, you stepped on his glasses, broke them, and kicked him across the cafeteria twice. You can't... That's no longer defending yourself, so I'm going to have to punish you for that. And I was like, oh my god. And this was like a Friday, and we had a wrestling tournament like Saturday. And if I got suspended, I wouldn't be able to participate in the wrestling tournament. And so I was like, would I still be able to go to the wrestling tournament stuff? And then the principal was like, well, if you're suspended, when you're suspended, you can't go to any school events. Can't do anything. And I was like, we're going to be missing a weight class at that tournament. And he was like, I do not care. And I called my wrestling coach because I had his phone number. So I was like, hey, can you come to the office and talk to the principal? He wants to suspend me. And then my wrestling coach gets in and he was like, what's the problem? And then they talk and everything, and my wrestling coach was like, no, we need him at the wrestling tournament. We didn't have enough people on the wrestling team to, because if we didn't have me, or if we were short one person, we were good. It was pretty much a losing match. Like, even if we pinned every single person that we had, we were gonna lose because we had too many forfeits in weight classes. So the point system was we might as well have not even went. But if I did go, we would have at least been able to win by points if every single one on our team got a pin. But anyways, my wrestling coach was like, can we suspend him on Monday? It's Friday. He has to be there. We need him there. And so after some talking and negotiating, I was able to go to the wrestling tournament the next day, but I was suspended from next Monday to next Friday. But really, it was Monday to Wednesday, because I showed back up on Thursday and the principal was fine. And that was my anecdote for the video. So now I'm gonna keep reading these poems. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick... It's hard for me to read this. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to evade at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Hey YouTube, Editing KO here. I lost track of how long I was recording and ended up recording a massive video that I now have to sit through and edit. Thank you, past KO. I'll be breaking it up into chunks and posting those parts separately until I can find a better way of transitioning into some sort of outro or something. Because ending it like this is kind of ass and it looks kind of ugly. But that's all the time for today, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Goodbye!